Other than Verdant Solar, here's another choice for you to subscribe. It is THMY's Holdings Berhad. The principal advisor is Afin Huang Investment Bank. Upon listing, THMY has a stock code of THMY0375. When we look into the front page of this IPO, we have some semiconductor chips, we have some heavy machinery. So what is this company actually doing? This company is dealing with automated test solution for ENG products. These are my social media. Other than YouTube, you can also find me on Xiaohongshu and Mumu. This is the IPO timetables. The application opening date is 29 September. The closing of application is 9 October. The listing date will be 23 October 2025 and then will be listed on AC Market, which is the second board. These are the details of IPO. Upon listing, this company has the total and last issue share of 888 FAT. Will this IPO let the investor what? Let's continue. The IPO price is 31 cents per unit. Based on these two information, the market capitalization is calculated at 275 million ringgit Malaysia. These are the principal activities of the company. Is offering the service of design, development, fabrication, assembly and installations of test fixtures or tester platform. I purposely highlight the keywords of PCBA because you will be wondering what is this test fixtures and tester platform used in. They are used in this PCBA design. This is an abbreviation. The full name is called Printed Circuit Board Assembly. This is the diagram. Definitely you saw this diagram before or you touched this circuit board before. They have three principal activities. The first one is the automated test solution, and then the key point is this ICT solution and FCT solution. Second principal activity is this provisions of industrial automation solution. Of course, they have their brands, they have their own system. The third one is the provisions of maintenance and repair services as part of after-sales service. So this is after-sales service, and then this principal activity is associated with the first principal activities and second principal activity. Based on their geographical markets, their customers are from Malaysia, Thailand, USA, China, Singapore, Taiwan and others. This is the first principal activity. How does this automated test solution work? Automated test solutions are computerized equipment that can test for assembly defects before reaching the stage of product packing. ICT solution is a front-end testing solution and it is test for PCBA assembly defect. Now, what is FCT solution? FCT solution is considered as a back-end testing method. They are to perform in accordance with its intended functionality, especially for this PCBA. Items that are required under this ICT solution, such as this ICT test fixtures and then this ICT tester platform. You can think like that. ICT tester is computer. ICT test fixtures is your mouse and keyboard. Same thing, this is the basic explanation given by the group. We design, develop, fabricate, assembly and install test fixtures for ICT solution. Second solution, which is this FCT solution, is a back-end solution. Same thing, they have this test fixtures and tester platform. Second principal activity, industrial automation solution. Here's the point, involve the integrations of hardware. Example, the robotic conveyors and sensor, and then they are used for electronic test processes. They have their own system off-the-shelf automated vision inspection system. It is a machine vision solution under their own house brand named Pantone series. So where can this Pantone series use in? So it is used in E&E such as component placement, automotive for the part alignment, and then also medical such as this detections of dimensional cracks. This is the group structures upon listing. I've highlighted three important persons. The first one is the ED, Executive Director / CEO, holds 68.93% upon listing, and then his wife holds 3.61% upon listing. So the combinations of CEO and CEO wife more than 70%. This is the utilization of proceeds. Through this IPO, the company can raise 44.61 million and then it has 6 purposes. The first one is constructions of new factories. Under this purpose, it splits to another 2 new purposes. The first one is acquisition of new industry lands. Of course, you need to buy a land to build the factory. The second one is the construction cost. Once you have this land, you have this construction cost to build your own factory. Second one, repayments of bank borrowing. Third, since you have this new factory, of course, you are going to have your own new machinery and equipment. Fourth one, D&D and R&D. What is D&D? D&D is called Design and Development, similar to R&D, Research and Development. The fifth one, Workings Capital. The last one, Estimated Listing Expenses. This is the explanation given by the group Why the company requires to build a new factory? Because the group has currently set up 7 assembly workstations in Batu Kawan factory, and then is expected to increase from time to time up to 15 assembly workstations. Of course, they need to buy or acquire a vacant land to build a new factory. Second, the construction cost. Based on their details, they are going to use it in main building and piling work, the M&E work, infrastructure work, and also the setting up cost. Altogether requires 29.34 million. Same thing, the group also intends to use only 22.9 million. The remaining balance, same thing, 6.45 million, will be funded through their own funds or bank borrowing. These are the machineries and equipments that intended to be bought by the group, such as this CNC router machines, drilling machine, and then the CNC, the full name is called Computer Numerical Control. It's very specific and very professional. Altogether, the machine and equipment, the total cost is around 3.7 million. Another purpose, which is this D&D and R&D expenditures. Of course, it is very important for the semiconductor company, for the ENG company to keep on to have new product. Foreign company like this TSMC had already invented how many nanometers small in size of these semiconductor chips. So you will realize how important it is for this D&D and R&D to keep on going. Second last, utilization of proceeds, which is this working capitals. So the details are for these expenses of workforce, sales and marketing expenses, and so on and so forth. These are the major customers of the group in financial year 2025. The company financial year is ended 31 March. They have 2 customers they contributed more than double digit. The first one is this test solution from Thailand. Second one is customer A from the United States. Within the same financial year, these are the major supplier contributed 55.84%. The most significant contributor is from this Pico Electronics, contributed 26.09%. This is the Chinese membership program. When you join this membership program, you can get the exclusive analysis. This is the English channel, but then it's more work for you to subscribe for English channel because you can also access to all the exclusive Chinese IPO video analysis. Now let's look into the dividend policy of the group. The company does not have any formal dividend policy, and then based on their past record, their past history, they did not declare and pay any dividend.